Hey everybody, this is AJ,
And this is SoggyBottom.
and we are here again, coming back to you with a Raid Shadow Legends tutorial on how to start the game and some really early stuff.
You've already gone through the tutorial and everything.
Yep.
You've already gone through the tutorial.
So we got an account here that's just level 3 right now, super early. What do you do? How do you progress quickly? What do you want to what are some of the things that you do through as it goes? So just as you go around, you're gonna get certain things here in your summoning portal, right? When you first
You're
start,
gonna get mystery shards, ancient shards, void shards, secret shards. So now let's go through. Mystery shards get you common and uncommon and rare champions.
Yep.
Those are the most iconic to start with. Once you get ancient shards, you get a guaranteed rare, and you have a chance of getting an epic and a legendary. A legendary is one of the most powerful champions in the game. Did I say that too fast? Here, let me say that a little slower. Legendary champions are some of the most powerful champions in the game. Never sacrifice them unless you have a double. But don't really sacrifice the double because the dupe system is coming out soon, meaning you can use those double champions, fuse them together, and get them stronger.
yeah, that'll be cool.
Now we have an ancient shard here on my account. We're just gonna open it just for the heck of the video.
Yep. So there's two schools of thought. One is open all of your
Shards once
right
you get
away.
them. Yeah.
Right.
The second train of thought is saving up your shards until 2x's. Now 2x's are you get a double chance for ancient shards, you get a double chance of epic and legendary champions.
Yep.
Void shards, you get a double chance of epic and legendaries just like the ancients. Now sacred shards are a little different. You get a 2 chance of getting legendary since you get guaranteed epics.
Mm-hmm. They guaranteed an epic at least 2 times on the legendary possibilities, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So now it's this ancient shard.
All right. So early game.
You're gonna want to save your shards.
Well, early game to kind of keep you going.
It's just open them all.
You go ahead and open them, right?
Just to see if you get an epic or
until you get a really good solid team, right?
Until you get like all epics, maybe a couple legendaries.
When you get a really good solid team, then you start saving, right? Because it'll help you progress faster right at the beginning till you get a good solid team. But there's another way to get a good solid team too, even if you do want to save. We'll show you how to do that here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and yeet this just for fun.
We've got nothing good on this account ever.
Let's see. Before. And we got Dwarf Master Butcher, okay?
Now he's really good.
Yep.
Because one attack he heals all allies equal to the amount of damage that's taken.
Okay, so this is actually...
And sadly, it won't work against bosses. But when it's booked, it is on a 1-turn cooldown. Nice. Now, the one that you need to be unlocked by ascending 3 times.
Here we go. All right, so...
That one, it revives him right now with full HP whenever he is killed. By the way, if he's the only one on the team, he will not revive himself. He will only revive one of your allies.
Okay. And then he's got to provoke here.
Yeah, provoke. Provoke is a form of CC. CC is crowd control. Crowd control essentially either takes away their turn or does something to help your team. Like if mostly tanks will have provokes, so that provoke is a form of attack. Whenever one of your enemies has a provoke, the champion with the provoke will be attacking the person who placed the provoke on them.
So he'll provoke somebody, right? And then whenever they hit them, he starts healing his teammates, right?
Yes. And also, if you click on the green provoke. No, yeah, up there. Oh, I thought when you clicked on it, it showed you the meaning of provoke.
No, not for this one. So he's gonna double provoke. So he provokes somebody on the A1. He also provokes somebody on the A2. So and his passives, he's got double passive. Oh man, this guy's actually pretty legit for starters. Right? So if you're gonna get a good starter champion, that's a great start with Master Butcher. Okay, cool. All right. So one mystery shard here. The mystery shards, these ones every once in a while will give you a rare champion as well. So you definitely want to be out on the lookout for them. But to start, the mystery shards really are going to be food, right? They're going to keep it so that the guys can have food and get them upgraded quickly. But one really important thing is that you focus on your starting players first, right?
So like your Kale, your Elaine, your Aethel, your Galette, your Kale. I already talked about this.
So when you first start, you guys are going to find that nothing is open, right? Nothing except for shop, right? You go to the shop, make sure you guys are always coming down and getting your free stuff, okay? Always get your free stuff. Get your free mystery shards, get your free ancient shard, get your free daily progress stuff. Get all that free stuff.
We might be able to link that onto the video at 8.
Yep. So one really important thing that you're going to have to do is go through the tutorial until your tavern opens up and until a few other things open up. So you guys want to hit up the campaigns. And as you go through the campaigns, you're going to find that everybody they have these players here that you can farm for, okay? So each one of these players has very specific good things that go with it. On this video, we're going to jump into another account that has all of them done so that we can show you our favorites. So when you get to that level, you can go ahead and farm for them. Yep.
You gotta go through all of that. If you click on it again, you gotta go through all of those stages to get to the next one.
Yep.
Now, there are 7 stages in each campaign location. Once you complete those, you can move on to the next campaign location.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We are on AJ's account here, and we are going to jump into the campaign. We're going to show you guys what the best guys that go through. So in Karoq's Castle, there's not really anybody huge in here.
I'm on normal right now. I could be all the way up to Nightmare.
Yeah. So
we'll get to that in a second about Nightmare.
So there's not a need to spend a whole lot of time here in Karoq's Castle. You got the sewers.
Sewers of Arnok kind of the same.
Yeah, sewers of Arnok's kind of the same. All right, so then as we go to Durham's Forest, this is the one you have to get to. Okay, this is the early one. It's the one you can get to the quickest, and it's
mandatory.
It's Spirit Host, right? So when you get a hold of a Spirit Host, do not get rid of her.
Keep her. You can also use her to fuse Justicar as well.
Yes.
And Justicar will help you get a sacred shard as you progress with missions.
Yep, so you need her later on, but you need her right away too. Okay, and there's 2 reasons why. There's 3 reasons why. 1, she gives you an increased ally speed in all battles, and that is huge for the arena. You need her for the arena to start because she's going to give you extra speed so that your nukers and debuffers go first. You're going to be so much better in the arena if you get her first. All right. You want to talk about this one?
Yeah. The strength and ability is also pretty good. It's 25% chance of placing an increased attack. Now, increased attack increases increases your chances of getting higher attacks. Now, there's 2 different kinds. There's an increased attack, the weak version. It doesn't increase a lot. And then there's a big one, it increases a ton. So you really just want to look her up to... No, not book her. ascend her, which we will get to that in a second. Ascend her up to the point where she can get her second one.
Yeah. And her other one is block buffs. So block buffs is
block debuffs.
Yeah, block debuffs. Sorry, block debuffs. Weight is a big deal. Okay, that weight.
Nobody can place debuffs on her.
So what she is called a cleanser, right? This is also really good in arena.
It removes all the debuffs. Debuffs are really bad. Like provoke is a debuff. Like that CC I was talking about with what's his name? I can't remember what his name is now, but all of that, she blocks that. She removes it and then places a block debuffs buff, which will block all of those.
Yes.
So she gets rid of them and then totally blocks them out for a turn.
So in the arena, this is huge because you want her to get rid of any debuffs that they put on your team. So you definitely want to get there. So for her, you want to put as much speed gear as you can on her, or anything that has speed on it. Okay, so you want speed gear on Spirit Host for sure. Another guy you can get while you're farming here is Greybeard.
Greybeard is really good.
Greybeard is also really good. So he's got a defense in dungeons, which is really, really helpful. He's going to be real helpful for all your dungeons. He has counterattack and shield. This is a huge, huge deal. So when he makes himself shielded, he's got his counterattack. Then he's got an AoE freeze. Okay, it's only a 25% chance. So you're probably going to only freeze a couple. But you can get it up to what looks like 40. But that AoE freeze is really, really helpful. Okay, and then he's got a provoke on the A1. So he provokes him. Then he's got his counterattack and his shield. Okay, very, very helpful there. All right. So then after Durham's Forest, we've got Felwin's Gate.
No one really cares to talk about it. There's only 2 champions and both of them are not the best.
I'm not going to get you a ton.
Top House of Aravia has really just one person that's really quintessential.
Yep. So Avenger, you need her for
No, the other
one.
Yes, the other one. I can't remember. Harris. She's also very good on her own. You can also keep her if you want to. Just make sure to go back and farm. Yeah, she's a counterattack whenever on the attacker whenever an ally is attacked.
Yep.
The strong version when fully ascended. We'll get to ascension as soon. Yeah. So, I'm not sure her multipliers are that good.
Go ahead and keep Eris. For sure, Eris if you get her.
Now.
Right, we'll go to Tailshire.
Nobody really good here.
Nobody amazing in this. So keep going. More straight.
No, there is somebody who you can use a fuse. Relic Keeper.
Yeah.
Templar.
You need Templar for Relic Keeper.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's also not the best, but he is pretty good for early game.
Yeah.
He places Provoke.
So this is where you want to go next. So we talked about Spirit Host.
This is where you need to go. Yes. So immediately. You get War Maiden. So now, it's very quintessential to get War Maiden. Because she places a strong version of decreased defense when fully ascended. You have to ascend her 3 times. Big version. And now decreased defense is very quintessential because it kind of like doubles the damage output that your champions are putting out. Because it's decreasing their defense.
Yep.
And their defense helps them stay alive longer.
So what she's going to do for you is your Spirit Host is going to come in, make everybody faster, and she's going to increase attack, right? Then, which is going to be a 50% increase attack. Then you have War Maiden go next, right?
She decreases the defense.
War Maiden comes in, decreases defense, right? And then you have your Kale or your Elaine or
the starter,
Gaelic, whoever it is, come in with their AoE attack and then just wreck everybody, right? And then if you have another attacker after that, anybody's left, and then your 4th attacker is just done. So you're just going to do tons and tons of damage in the arena, tons and tons of damage. for the waves of the bosses, tons and tons of damage for the campaigns, tons and tons of damage because of it. So go for War Maiden for sure. All right, let's keep on going through. Next is Godfrey's Crossing.
Nobody really good here.
Yeah, so nothing super huge in these ones. Is this Hurler? No, it's Flinger. Hurler's the one. Hurler's pretty good. All right, let's go to Hallowed Halls. Hallowed Halls has Executioner. Now, Executioner is
don't get it mixed up with Executor from Pokemon. Don't get it mixed up.
So he is a beast. He's going to be your 4th attacker. So if you're going to have, or your 4th man on your arena team for attack. So if you need a 4th guy and you're going to do another 4th attacker, you're going to want to use Executioner. Now that sounds weird because he's a defense guy. But what you're going to do is load him up with a bunch of defense. And this AoE is super strong. Super strong. So what you're going to do is you're going to, once again, you're going to go boom. You're going to increase attack and increase the speed with your Spirit Host. Then you're going to go boom, decrease defense with your War Maiden, right? Then you're going to come in with your Kale, and you're going to come in with your Executioner to finish everything else off. Just absolutely wreck these guys. So to do this though, you need speed. So the next thing we're going to do is talk about how to kit these guys, right? So as you're going through these, you're going to get some of these, you're going to get some of this gear. So the gear you're going to get through each one of them is going to help you significantly going through. So you're going to want to focus for your attack people on your attack stuff.
On offense.
When you're on offense, right? So you're going to look for attack stuff here for your attack team. You're going to want to look for some crit rate stuff too for your crit rates, right? Where for your defensive guys, you're going to want, or for your accuracy people who need lots of debuffs, you're going to focus on your accuracy ones. This one is going to be huge.
On everybody.
Yep. So what you want is to get speed for your debuffer and for your increased attack one. So your Spirit Host, right, and your War Maiden, you want to put lots and lots of speed, and you want to put lots and lots of accuracy for War Maiden, okay, so that she hits those. Well, if you book her up, then you don't have to worry about it too much. So hits those decreased defenses. Okay, you want to get her in there, getting that decreased defense fast. Okay, then you're going to want to definitely get some life steal on these guys too, right? So if you can get a hold of some life steal, especially for your attackers who need to last longer, right? They might be more squishy, but they need to last longer. Now, before we go, when you do something in the arena or you do something anything else, you want to start working on your dragon team. Your dragon team is going to quickly give you the best gear that you can get. So you want to get a 5th person going, right? And if
5 people.
Yep, you're going to need 5 people in this one and the dragon team. So because you need 5 people in the dragon team, you're going to
This is not the ideal one for
this is not a starter. No, this
is not a starter team. Don't imagine you're going to get all these champions in your first, 3 days.
Right.
No.
So you're going to want to create a dragon team.
Let's just put in some of my weak guys that will be good for like.
If you look, your first guy is a blue, right? So as long as you have a blue or red guys in here, you're going to be okay. So I would say you probably want to try to get to 3 first to do some farming. And if you can, get down to 7 to do some farming. That way you get 3-star to 5-star. So the quicker you can get to 7, the better, because you're going to have mostly blue and red affinity people. Or
Yeah.
sorry, blue and green affinity people. So,
and also you're going to most want to get to, also if you scroll down, I think it's stage 13 where you can start getting 4s. No, it's stage 11. You're going to want to get down to stage 11. That's where you can start earning 4-star and 5-star. But the ideal place to stop is once you get to stage 13. That's when you can start earning 6-star artifacts.
Yeah, if you can get to stage 13, you're in a really good spot by then.
You can just stop there and just start farming for a while.
Yep. So stage 7, of course, is the first real good milestone, right? Depending on who else you pull. If you pull some other guys that are red affinity,
a legendary,
you can get down to stage 8 and all that kind of stuff. So the reason why Dragon Slayer is so important, because it would hit up
you can get accuracy, speed, lifesteal, destroy, stalwart,
all these guys. What do you think about being free to play there, War Mother? What was that? Oh, I think that was War Baby.
Hey.
Okay.
Alright, translation for the first 2 things. He said, me, and then he said, it sucks.
Oh, is that because your mom is free to play friendly?
That translate to, yes, and I love your channel. Just as a round about the channel part, he said.
That was you, huh?
Yeah, that was me. That was kind of me talking.
Alright, so one last tip for round 1. So you're going to be battling in, and you'll want you guys to farm early for Spirit Host and farm early for
War Maiden, Executioner. Oh, and Diabolus. Don't forget Diabolus.
Yeah, Diabolus is good for that fifth one if you want to. Nothing wrong with a good Diabolus for that 5th one.
Can we edit in the happy emoji with the 2 thumbs?
I'm gonna edit it and I'm put it on your face. The happy emoji on your face. All right. So, but the most important thing to do is to do your quests. So whatever the quests are doing, this is going to help you progress more than anything else. So every single day,
just do these
your quests.
Because you can go weeklies, monthlies, so it'll get you good stuff. Weeklies get you ancient shards, monthlies get you void shards and sacred shards.
All right, next video we will talk about what happens when we get our tavern, what happens when we get our sparring pit, what happens when we get our market, what happens when we get all these things. So that's it for today. We'll talk to you guys later and stay blessed.